Welcome friends, my name is Ankul Yadav and today I am going to discuss a very interesting chapter, that is phrase. So phrase is basically what? Phrase, if we found the Hindi of this word, this is upwakya, okay? So phrase is a group of word which has a sense but not a complete meaningful sense. Here you can see that the group of word which has a sense but not a complete meaningful sense is a phrase, okay? The phrase is now if we found in a book, it has a variation of definition, so it's no problem. Okay friends, so now let's discuss what is the four characteristics to understand what is a phrase. So phrase is having a group of words. It has a group of word, so then it's phrase. Now second is, if it has no subject verb combination, yes, it is a phrase. And third, it has no meaning if used alone. And fourth is, it has a complete meaningful thought, complete meaningful sense if used in a sentence. Okay, if we found that the four characteristics are allowed in a sentence, that we can say this is a phrase. Okay, if we found these four types of things in a sentence, then we can say this is a phrase. Okay, so it has a five kinds. First is a noun phrase, and second is a verb phrase, and third is an adjective phrase, and fourth is an adverb phrase, and fifth is a prepositional phrase. So now we understand what is a noun phrase. Act as a noun is a noun phrase. You know what is a noun. Noun is the name of a person, place, or thing. You understand that. So noun phrase. Okay, now let's see some example to understand what is a noun phrase. Here is an example. He is the son of Ram. Ram here is a noun, and this thing is a group of words. Yes, it is. And it has no subject verb combination. Yes, it has no subject verb combination here, and it has no meaning if you use it alone. Okay, the son of Ram. Who is the son of Ram? Okay, Shonu, Monu, like that. If used in a sentence, it has a complete meaningful thought. He is the son of Ram. Yes, this is a complete thought. Okay, now let's discuss a verb phrase. Verb phrase act as a verb. Verb phrase. Now, if we understand what is the unique trick to understand what is a verb phrase, what you can, if you have a helping verb and main verb construction. Here you can see that here is a helping verb and main verb. HV matlab it is a helping verb and MB is a main verb. Okay, so helping verb and main verb का अगर construction कहीं भी पाते हैं आप, तो this is the verb phrase. Okay, now let's see some examples to understand. He has bought the pencil. So has is a helping verb and bought is a main verb, so this thing is a verb phrase. Okay, he, now let's see some other examples. He will go to the market. So will is a helping verb and go is a main verb, so this is part is becomes a verb phrase. Okay, so this is a verb phrase. Now let's see the what is a adjective phrase. So adjective phrase is basically, what is adjective? Adjective is shows the quality of a noun or pronoun. It is adjective. So adjective phrase is also act as an adjective, is an adjective phrase. Okay, so now let's see examples of these. Sita is a beautiful girl. Girl here is a noun and it shows the quality of beautiful. Beautiful shows the quality of a girl. Okay, so beautiful here is an adjective, so this part having no subject verb combination, so this part becomes adjective phrase. Sorry, this is adjective phrase. So first of all we understand that, first of all we found a noun, and then we understands who shows the quality of a girl. So beautiful shows the quality of a girl, that's why this part becomes an adjective phrase. And fourth is adverb phrase. So what is an adverb? Adverb is, it shows the quality of an adjective, verb, or another adverb. So this is the adverb, and if we act as an adverb, it's an adverb phrase. Okay, now let's see some examples to understand what is an adverb phrase. Sita is a very beautiful girl. So girl here is a noun, and So beautiful shows the quality of a girl. That's why beautiful here is an adjective, and very shows the quality of a beautiful. So very here is an adverb. So this parts become has a group of bird. Yes, it has a group of bird, and this has it has no subject verb combination. That's why we can say this part has an adverb phrase because it has an adverb. Okay, and this has no subject verb combination. Okay, now let's see the fifth one is prepositional phrase. Prepositional phrase is basically if we found in a sentence and it has no subject verb combination, and we found the preposition, you know the what is the preposition on, at, in, okay, etc are the preposition. If we found preposition on the table, at the door, on the table is an incomplete thought. On the table, which thing is on the table? Okay, like pencil, eraser, phone, etc. Okay, now you understand what is a prepositional phrase. On, at, in, etc. are the prepositions if you found in a sentence. Okay, so we can say this is a prepositional phrase. If we last thing we can say that if we use in a sentence, it has a complete thought. It has an incomplete thought here. On the table it has incomplete thought. If we use in a sentence, the book is on the table, this is a complete thought. Okay, so this is a complete thought, so we can say this thing is becomes prepositional phrase. Okay, at the door, ठीक है. Okay, dog is at the door, so this becomes a complete thought, complete meaningful sense. So we can say that at the door here is a prepositional phrase. Okay, so now understands, you can understand what is a phrase, what is what, how kinds of this. Now let's quickly revise of what we have learned here. Okay, so phrase is basically it has a group of word, it has a no subsequent combination, and it has no meaning if used alone. It has a complete meaning if used in a sentence, and it has a five kinds. First is noun phrase, second is verb phrase, third is adjective phrase, and fourth is adverb phrase, and fifth is prepositional phrase. So noun phrase is basically what act as a noun is a noun phrase. Verb phrase is what verb phrase is if we act as a verb, and it has a helping verb and main verb. This is the trick of find how to find this is a verb phrase. Okay, now let's see what is an adverb phrase. Adverb phrase is act as an adverb, is an adverb phrase, and adjective phrase act as an adjective is an adjective phrase, and last is a preposition phrase. If you found preposition on any sentence and it has no subject verb combination, that's why we can say that this is a prepositional phrase. Okay friends, if you have understands what is a phrase, please subscribe to my channel. Okay, if you need any grammar lessons, you can say me into the comment box. Okay, I will help you. Okay, thanks, bye.